Imagine walking down a deserted cobblestone street in 14th century Europe. The air is thick with the scent of wood smoke and decay. Suddenly, a shadow detaches itself from the darkness. A pair of glowing amber eyes fixes on yours. Today, we call it a pet. But 600 years ago, catching that gaze wasn't just a coincidence. It was a death sentence. The black cat has become the ultimate symbol of misfortune, a creature of the night that carries the weight of a 1,000-year-old curse. But where did this fear begin? And how did an animal once worshipped as a god become the most hated creature in history? In ancient Egypt, these animals were divine. They were the earthly representation of Bastet, the goddess of protection. Killing a cat, even by accident, was a crime punishable by death. But as the Roman Empire expanded and Christianity began to rise, these symbols were no longer seen as holy. They were seen as rivals. By the Middle Ages, the transition was complete. In 1233, Pope Gregory IX issued the Vox in Rama. It claimed that black cats were an incarnation of Satan himself. With the stroke of a pen, the church transformed an innocent predator into a foot soldier for the devil. This wasn't just a religious debate, it was a physical purge. Throughout Europe, black cats were hunted, tortured, and thrown into great midsummer bonfires. Hundreds were gathered and burned alive in the streets to cleanse the area of evil. But humans soon learned that killing nature's perfect predator had consequences. As the cat population dwindled, the rat population exploded. These rats carried the Black Death, the plague that wiped out nearly half of the continent. Yet, the irony was lost on them. They simply blamed the cats even more, believing the demons had brought the pestilence upon them. The paranoia reached a fever pitch during the witch hunts. In the minds of the fearful, a black cat wasn't just a pet. It was a familiar, a shape-shifting spirit sent by the devil. If an elderly woman lived alone with a black cat, she was a target. If a cat crossed your path, it was seen as a sign that your connection to God had been severed. Today, we like to think we are beyond such primitive fears. Yet, even now, black cats have the lowest adoption rates in shelters. We might not burn them in the streets anymore, but the echo of that medieval fear still lingers. We must ask ourselves, is the black cat truly a harbinger of bad luck? Or is the only real misfortune the one we have forced upon them for 1,000 years?